Hello everyone, this is the second day of the second season of Dragon's Crossing, Web 3 and Web 2 hybrid game on Arbitrum, which is a lot of fun if you have followed my videos. This is mostly for the new people who are watching this. And we see now the skills. I want to start today's video with some strategies how to build your characters. There is one main question that everybody needs to ask themselves: how are you going to flee an unfavorable battle? Or if you're fighting a very strong boss and you see that the battle is not going in your favor, how are you going to flee to stay alive? You know, hashtag don't die. Dying sets you back tremendously, especially in the later zones, Zone 4 and Zone 5. So if your answer is like, I'm going to use a flee skill, you have Run Like the Wind, you have Pocket Sand and Teleport, that's a good one. But then this brings other questions. How are you going to develop your character later? The second option is to maximize your primary stat, of course, first, and then the second priority when you're leveling up could go to quickness, which will help you flee the battle with the flee action. It's not guaranteed unless you have tons more quickness than, than the monster, but the monsters in every consecutive zone, they have more quickness and more charisma. So unless you keep up with these numbers and at least keep it even, like if the monster has 20 quickness, you should also have 20 to have a relatively good chance to flee, because you're basically rolling a 20-sided dice and adding to that charisma, quickness, and whoever has the most, it's if you have more, you will manage to escape. Well, so these are the main questions. And then if you're going to run like the wind with Run Like the Wind, yes, this is one more skill you have. For example, the flee skill. This is one particular example with the warrior. You have the two base skills, probably overhand chop and grapple, and you have Run Like the Wind. And then you can have 3 more skills to complete the character that you're building. So you can go maybe a lot of directions, but you need to have like one defensive skill, probably one offensive skill, healing. So when you're deciding which skills to select, if you go with the first option, Run Like the Wind, in this case, you can be flexible. For example, you may want to go with the second wind, and you can see that it scales with wisdom. So you don't need quickness because you have the guarantee flee in the first scenario. And you can go primary attribute and then wisdom. What else scales with wisdom? I'll zoom in a bit. Maybe it's a bit small. These first 2 skills we're not so interested at. So if you want to heal with the warrior, this could be really important in the second zone. There is no herbalist there. In the 4th zone as well, but also if you are lucky to find really nice gear and you have solid defenses, you may just need a bit more health to to use all your quests without using the herbalist. This may be healing. It can be some encounter, like non-combat encounter, like the berries. So I think it is possible. In the previous season, I had a really nice warrior and managed to do with very little healing, like spending one quest in the herbalist in the 5th zone to run all my 15 quests for the day and level up, get gear, and eventually beat the final boss. So if you go primary stat, strength, and wisdom, what else skills with wisdom and second wind? You have rending blow. Yes, it's only the damage part, which is not that great, but it will help if you're already decided to go with strength and wisdom. Platform parry, we'll get to that later because it scales with quickness. Berserk, again, quickness. We have wisdom here, and I think this is not to ignore because, for example, Thunderous Bellow it was a really nice skill. Now it's a bit nerfed, but probably it could still be used. And it scales with wisdom, so it is also something that you can use. And strength plus wisdom, you may get really high stats here. So you will reduce the monster's parry and dodge by a lot, and it will make you hit the monster more often and more reliably. Repulsed skills with agility and strength, mastering ball with strength, and we don't know the last skill how it scales with. It has healing part, so I suspect that it will scale with wisdom, but this is just speculation. We don't have the data yet. So you have the two primary skills, the starting skills. You have run like the wind. You have second wind, and probably you can get thunderous bellow. And you have one more skill to choose. It could be rending blow, or it could be the thirst of blood, or I don't remember how it's called, last skill. So but definitely rending blow, thunderous bellow, second wind, run like the wind, and the two starting skills are nice to, like a nice complete build option. The second thing, you have quickness. You don't have run like the wind. You are going to level up, and once you put points in your primary attribute, which is strength, you put the rest in quickness. And if you manage to roll more than three or more than three for stats, you can put 1 point in anything else. It can be charisma, it can be whatever you decide. So for this build with the quickness, we have two skills, Blade Form Parry and Berserk, that scale with quickness. And I think it is worth a shot pursuing such build, especially if you already have these skills learned or the skill books for this. You're going to use quickness to flee, so these skills are already going to get the benefit of having a lot of quickness with your hero. So again, the starting skills, Blade Form Parry and Berserk for the quickness scaling, and you can have Rending Blow. This is a skill that scales with wisdom and agility, but the damage part is not what makes it good. What makes it good is the mitigation chance lowered by 15%, and until the end of the combat. So if you go with strength, quickness, and probably some other stat, you can choose Blade Form Parry, Berserk, Rending Blow. You have these two, and you can select something else. Anything could be helpful. You can go with some healing. You can select Thunderous Bellow, but the skill use cost in general is significantly high. And if you use Rending Blow, Thunderous Bellow once, you may have, let's say, one use of Blade Form Parry, one use or two uses of Berserk per battle, and this is later in the game when you get more skills from leveling up, like level 15 probably. Which will help in Zone 4 and Zone 5 because we have the harder fights there with the monsters and the bosses. What else? Yeah, this I am not going to run through all the skills because we're going to have a stream with Doug Hype about that. But this is an example that I wanted to give you. As I said, we already got the warrior, and you can choose option 1, run like the wind. You have the skill, you learned it, and you can go with Thunderous Bellow, second wind for heal. Why not Rending Bow as well? Because all are scaling with wisdom. And if you're putting points in strength and wisdom, you can, because a Thunderous Bellow has until the end of the combat effect, which scales with charisma, you can also put points in charisma if you have Thunderous Bellow. And I think I have this with all of these skills with my warrior. I may show once I'm level 7 how this I may pursue this strategy with that character, and I will show you later how it's going. But yeah, for the third stat, if you don't have Thunderous Bellow, you can anyways go with charisma to get persuade chances, to increase your persuade chance, but you can go with something like agility, which will help you with Rending Blow as well. It's not much, but probably riposte as well. I don't know. If you have already Blade Form Parry and Berserk, I don't feel there is a need to learn another active that is for a couple of rounds, only lasts for a couple of rounds. Probably Berserk, Blade Form Parry, Thunderous, not Thunderous Bellow, but Rending Blow, which you usually cast once per battle, will be better. Like these are the core skills for the quickness build. Blade Form Parry, Berserk, Rending Blow. And for the wisdom build and probably charisma, second wind, run like the wind, Thunderous Blow, and Rending Blow. Thunderous Bellow and Rending Blow. Yeah, you can make similar deductions with the other classes. We can see some synergies here for Sly Evasion and the healing spells, Herbal Knowledge and Poultice with Wisdom. We can see Strength scaling for Dexterous Hands and Improvised Trap. And both of these are scaling well with adhesive application if you have it. So going for heal plus evasion and adhesive application, or improvised trap dexterous hands and adhesive application could be good. for the wizard, healing seems really strong. I will be honest with you, because wisdom is the primary stat, and you're definitely going to have tons of wisdom on that. And if you can somehow maximize your health pool as a wizard, itemizing or even leveling up hit points, doing some non-combat encounters that reward you with hit points, it could be really overpowered, in my opinion, mental need on a wizard. And all the skills are actually scaling with wisdom for the mage, which is good. What else? You can go with agility here. You can see a few skills scaling with agility, and one of them is Ray Frost. The other is Force Shield. We don't know Hastily Wish. I have the skill, but I don't have that. I have one good mage, 50 skill points, 50 base stats, I mean. Maybe I'll learn it on him, but later in the game. And it may also scale with agility, just FYI, because it has a lot of bonuses, probably, if they're the same. Some of them will scale with agility. But the core thing, if you go with wisdom and agility, is that you probably need to utilize Ray Frost and Force Shield. So far, nothing else scales with agility. What else you can do as a mage? Either you should again ask yourself, are you using teleport or not? If not, you need quickness. And if you have quickness, you may want to go with haste, because it scales with haste. What else scales with quickness? Probably Hastily Wish, we don't know, but so far nothing else. So having teleport may not be as bad on a mage, because it will not push you to go to the quickness path. You may go with charisma to maximize damage for fireball, for firebolt. You can go with agility to um, to 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 be able to hit better with Ray Frost, and to be able to mitigate more with Force Shield. For agility, I think that's it. For strength, you have like a niche build for drows to reduce the parry, but I think reducing the dodge is more important than the parry. But maybe it's viable because it's also, we have strength on Force Shield, but I'm not that sure. I think the wisdom plus agility and quickness and charisma, for example, is okay. If you have teleport, what else? If you don't have teleport, it seems that the skills that scale with quickness are very good, and these are Drowse, Haste. In all the configurations, you can go with other skills as well to fill the empty slots, because all of them are scaling with wisdom. So yeah, that's my quick run through about the builds, what you can use in the second season. How would you level up? How would you itemize as well, and also how would you pick skills depending on what you have decided to go with, which build you liked. What else to add here? Yeah, don't pick too much skills. I hinted that on the warrior when we were reviewing warrior skills, because if you have too much, let's say, draws, force shield, some healing skill, these are all taking up uses. Per single use, you need to spend like 4 skill points. And if you have, like, say, a firebow, it's 7 per use, or firebolt, it's 5. This all adds up. And if you have 6 skills that all have temporary effects for 2-3 rounds, and you need to refresh them in the longer boss fights, that's not very efficient. Probably you need like the core skills for the build that you have chosen. Let's say these are Rare Frost. For the agility build, you have Rare Frost, and you have Force Shield, the core skills. You can have healing is good with any build, but you need then to decide, for example, what else you're going to learn. Probably haste is not a bad idea. Ice Tomb as well, or Hastily Wish as well, because you will probably need this skill to be casted once only per battle, and you'll need one use, especially when you prepare for the hardest fights, which are the boss fights. That's my take on skills in general, in the builds, the viable builds for all the 3 classes, and we can move on to the gameplay part. I have played all my characters. There were some people in Discord concerned. This was the guy who exploited the bug and had 8 herbal knowledges and 5 and 5 like projectile skills. Now he's level 4 after the second day. He's in the second zone. He's level 4, and he has 4 more experience. He did the exploit, but he's not that far away from other level 4s. Which one? For example, this one. She's level 4, and she has 1 experience. So that other guy just had probably 3 more experience. This is his advantage so far. And I want just to mention that he opened a chest that gave 2 experience, and this one, I think, that didn't. It's not that that crucial, and I was happy with both, like restarting the season and keep going. Just for you guys to see, a lot of my guys managed to reach level 4. It's not only that guy. Here is another ranger. He's maybe two experience short from that guy who did the exploit. Let's see, this mage, 3 experience short. It's not that decisive. Well, if I win the season with this guy, if I place first, Maybe it will help, maybe it will not, this 3 experience. I don't know yet, but it's just for you to know about that, because other people who are watching my videos, they noticed that, and they were not happy with this, because on the first day I was level 3, but as you can see, progress slows down a bit later. You may have a bad second day with this character. It's not, in my opinion, season deciding. It might be, but it may not be. And we can start with our guys, and let's start with the warrior first, Egon. And I will, once the team deployed the fixes, all your skills are reset. So if you are in the second zone, you need to travel to the first zone to learn your skills, to put skill uses. Another great tip that somebody gave me in Discord is that, yes, overhand chop probably is better than grapple a bit in the beginning, but if I put 1 point and I have 8 skill points left, I can put 2 skill uses in grapple, which is better than having only 1 point in overhand chop. So this is what I'm going to do now. And let's have a quick look at the equipment. Not too bad for the first day, but it could be better. Nice that I got 2 hand, so this is always nice to have a nice weapon. And let's see how it will go. Investigation. We received some damage. Probably it was better to execute this guy with overhand chop. This is a nice two-hander for a ranger, but I don't think I'll use the spare stash for that. If it had bonus damage, probably yes. What else? Yeah, let's auto attack. If I get a deer, or what was the chonker, the bridge throw, I would use skills then, or this guy actually. This guy is also doing tons of damage. Most of the times he rolls like really nicely, he hits consistently. I'm going to use one overhand chop here. We rolled good. With this two-hand, I should be able to two-shot almost every monster, level 1 to 3. We got a nice upgrade, a bit more armor proc. But you saw that I may miss 5 times in a row. We are having good charisma here, let's try. A nice win. We didn't lose. And we got an upgrade for our mitigation, armor mitigation. Let's continue. There is a huge difference if you have a nice weapon. You are definitely going to use more effectively your quests. Okay, so this chest encounter. So you know I am having a list. So if you open the chest, you can get 2 experience, right? But if you open it, you may also lose 1 random equipped item. Let's see our items. It would be really sad if I lose the two-hand, but I have a spare one here. If this is your only weapon, I don't advise you to risk this encounter. If we lose other stuff, we don't have a ring yet, so even if we lose other stuff, we're fine, more or less. The armor seems nice, but it's worth the risk, in my opinion. And we are rewarded 2 experience. We're closer. Oh, we leveled up. Nice, and we needed exactly 2 experience to do that. Nice. Let's see what stats are we going to roll. And we need to make a decision. What build are we going to pursue? Wow, that's awesome. And to be honest, I'm rolling 4-4 pretty frequently with this 17 heroes that I'm playing. So 2 stats in strength. What else do we have? We don't have skills, but we have wisdom. We have very poor agility. Charisma is okay-ish, and we need to decide, are we going to use quickness to flee, or we are going to use run like the wind. Well, run like the wind is really hard to get to. I have the skill now, but I want to sell it to make some profit or trade it for other skills. And I don't want to, I don't have actually a very good, let's go here, warrior. I have this one, which is my main one. It already has run like the wind. It has 46 stats. It's legendary. And this one has 34 stats. I would prefer to put my hands on a like 45 plus stats hero warrior that I can learn the run like the wind if I don't sell it. So I'm going to go with quickness build, and I'm putting 2 points in quickness as soon as possible every time when I level. What else though? I have charisma. Thundering Bellow is a bit hard to get as well. But what do we have here? We have wisdom. What scales with wisdom? The heal, the Thundering Bellow, and Rending Blow. It's more or less fine. Second Wind is also hard to get by, but it's really nice for the warrior. But we're going with quickness, so you see now I want strength, quickness, and what should be next? Charisma. Probably charisma or wisdom. I'll go with charisma. Because my wisdom, it's also good, but charisma, it can influence your non-combat encounters, and you can use more frequently probably and more successfully persuade. So this will be our decision, guys. This warrior goes with strength, then quickness, then charisma. Now, a little trick that you can do is you can reduce the uses of grapple and increase the uses for overhand chop. I'm not going to heal for now, and I'm going... Oh, this is the chunker for this zone. Charisma is increased. It's not like giving him combat advantages. I'll try to battle this guy. I'll anyways need to heal probably. Let's use an overhand chop. If we have like 2-3 nice hits in a row, this is a nice one. Yeah, he managed to do some nice damage as well. Oh, this also hurt, and I'm going to use another skill here. I don't want to risk it. And you saw that was really important because we reduced his health and managed to kill him with the next swing. Okay, if I get a throwing counter again, I will not be able to do it, so I'm going to use one quest to heal. Why? Because even if you heal once more for one quest, you're probably good to go with 7 quests or even 6 if you need to heal. But remember also you can get non-combat encounters, so you may be lucky to do the 7 quests left, only with one heal. In the worst case scenario, you use another. We have Persuade here. Let's try it, guys. It's a tie. We could not win this battle without shedding blood, but it is what it is. Oh, we did it actually. We didn't manage to do damage. Nice. Ring. It was our the equipment part that we are missing. And if you're missing a ring, you're missing on a lot of nice attribute improvements. So now we're even stronger and we can... Oh, I don't like these deers. They hit a lot, and you see 7-7 and his max damage is 8. What are the odds? Okay. And we're down to 5 quests. This deer we managed to mitigate. 3 damage. 9 damage in total. Oh, we had nice drops. Some improvements. Let's keep this. They're giving more armor mitigation. We have enough armor mitigation amount. If you have 5 even, it's good for first zone. 6 is more than enough. Okay, let's two-shot this guy. Nice. We didn't lose health points. Agility for slighter less mitigation. I don't think it's worth, but I'm taking this. And we can reach level 4, guys, if we do 2 more combat encounters. Nice. I'm loving it. Okay, let's go back to our cheat sheet here. The orb. We don't know what the positive part of touching it is, but we know that if we stay close to it, we get quickness and charisma. We need quickness and charisma. So the question is, do we want to risk it, or we want to refund the quest to try another encounter? And I would like to keep my charisma and quickness. Quickness is low as it is, so I'll leave alone the orb, and it didn't refund the quest back. Yeah, I didn't actually write down lose quest. No refund. So better, if you want to save on the safe side, stay on the safe side, maybe better touched. We still have 1 more quest. If we kill this guy, which I don't doubt we will, a lot of ranger equipment. We will be able to level up as we did. So let's roll again. The dice. 3 and 4. Yay! I'm really happy. Quickness goes up quickly, and so does charisma. Okay. Yeah, probably the next day, tomorrow, we can reduce the grapple uses and increase the overhand chop. This would be really nice. We used only 1 heal for all the quests. We leveled up to level 4 with the warrior, and I think we did good in general. Got some nice equipment upgrades. I want to stay in Eidos. And let's continue with the next hero. Who shall it be? Okay, let's go with the mage. let's see our skill uses. 1 Firebolt and 2 Ray of Frosts. What do we have here? We have, it's a mythic, but it's it's the basic wand. Other pieces are good. These are the starter ones as well. And we can start grinding the first zone. Okay, 4 health points, and that was pretty good for the monster. It took 9 health. Okay, let's upgrade our mitigation and do one more encounter. Oh, we have Persuade and it's a tie. We missed it, but it is what it is. We continue. Yeah, they do some damage, not gonna lie. Okay, of course I'm getting warrior and ranger equipment on the mage. And let's see if we are going to be lucky and leveling up. Lucky on the help, and if it's more than 5 or more than that in total, I'm really happy. So here we're going probably the agility build, but we don't have teleport to escape. So what we're going to do is we're going to level up wisdom, we're going to level up quickness and agility together. Agility will also help a bit with the critical strike chance, increasing it, so it's a good basic step. And should if I had a 2-hand with more damage, I would probably go with Ray of Frost as this, but I don't. And if I encounter a chunker, I need some more damage from the fireball. So this is how I'm going to proceed with 2 firebolts and one Ray of Frost for now. Okay, this is the Sphinx. Let's consult our cheat sheet. Okay, we can get 1 chance to hit if we answer. Oh, and if we don't answer correctly, we lose all health and we need to heal, which is not good because we are almost full health bar, like at least 2/3. And if we leave, we can lose, like we can get a quest refund, which is nice, and or we can lose HP. Should we risk it? %20 health. We'll still have some to continue. I don't know. I think we should try to leave. Okay. And do we get refund? No. So it was... I think we don't have refund here. Maybe the team changed it. I don't know why I put that we're getting a refund. But anyways, let's continue. Maybe I didn't see something nicely. Okay. Brutal Goblin, yeah. Yeah, these brutal strikes, 11 health points. But we're still pretty healthy. If we took the first option at the Sphinx and we lost all our health, this hero would be set back a bit. Okay, maybe I should have healed first. This is an encounter that I would use a skill because these guys do a lot of damage. And you can see there is some passive damage and it killed the brigand. So now I'm going to heal for one quest, I mean, and continue. Arcane. Let's use the other firebolt. 6 critical. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but we don't have a nice weapon. It's like 1d6. One more, 2. Oh, let's consult here. So we have... this is an interesting one, and you'll get very nice tip from my side. So if you're not building towards charisma, you can risk the first option of this encounter just to get HP if you don't care about charisma. And the second one, if you don't care about quickness, you can risk the second option, so you can lose 1 quickness, but you may gain quickness and HP, and the HP part is the important one here. In our case, of course we would want to risk it. And what are we going to sacrifice? We will be counting on quickness to escape. So I will go with the risk to lose charisma, but gain charisma and HP if I succeed. And this is the first option. And probably this encounter is influenced by charisma, quickness, because the team mentioned that the stats will influence a bit the encounter. So I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that was good. That was a win. But I would be okay even if I got -1 charisma. But not gonna lie, this is great, especially the HP part. And now we have more charisma, but still we didn't manage to persuade the dwarf to drop his weapons, to give us the loot, the sweet loot. Oh, nice. Finally we got something that we can equip. Okay, let's do it. Damage will be improved greatly. And you can see that even if this is a mage weapon, it gives strength. So I think the team did really good to randomize a bit the stats that the items are giving. So it will allow, if you're doing, let's say, the agility build with the mage, you can roll agility on your on your weapon. 4 and 3, yay! That's great. So we're going with wisdom. We need quickness to escape, and we're going with agility build here. So let's level it. Nice, and we have Ray of Frost. We have a bit more agility now. It's 13, but probably it would be better for the beginning to use Firebolt until we have some more agility. Okay, shall we risk it? 40 hit points. I'm with the new weapon. I'm feeling more confident. And I'll risk it. Oh, might stack. I will use here the skill. I want to kill this guy as quickly as possible. Yeah, we took damage, and the damage over time finished this guy. So nice that we used the firebolt. I'll risk it again, because we can get a non-combat encounter as well. Let's hope this time Persuade works. Pretty please. Yay! Oh, even we got the full win. And if this is not a troll, we're good. Okay, and yeah, we're definitely good. Oh, even some nice upgrades probably. Let's check it out. The ring, less critical, but 1% parry, 0.5% dodge. Strength, agility, and hit points. And here we have wisdom and hit points. Everything scales with wisdom. Everything what we have from the skills, our damage. Also, we'll be losing damage and getting a bit more defenses. And yeah, 2 hit points, but I think I'm good now as this. So pretty good. And what do you notice, guys? We are level 4. We have 3 experience, and the guy that did the exploit, he is level 4 and he has 4 experience. 1 more experience than I do. I did a mistake. I should be totally honest. I did a mistake coming to the second zone. Yes, at level 4 it's pretty safe. Yes, I think I got some nice loot from here. Let me double check. Yeah, the hat is from here, level 4. But I think I will probably go back the next turn to level up until 5 there. And if I don't get a weapon, better weapon or an offhand, I can buy from the blacksmith the level 4 1d8 weapon before I come. At level 5 you don't have a choice. I don't think it's viable to level. You will not level quicker in the first zone. At level 5 it's fine to come here. At level 4 it may be okay if you have really nice equipment, and this guy doesn't. The weapon is the most important equipment part, so it's the basic one. So I'll go back with this guy the next day. Yeah, we did pretty good with Brit. So the last hero that we're going to play is the Ranger. Actually, we did a decision to go with agility, wisdom, and strength here. Why? Because this guy has a lot of skills. Actually, I need to equip some skills to put uses. So strength will benefit dexterous hands and improvised tap. We have we have both skills. And wisdom will benefit herbal knowledge, evasion in general, and sly evasion. That's why I think I have pocket sand. This is how I'm going to escape. I don't care about charisma, although I have fine charisma, which probably will help me in the first zones. So 1 use here, 2 uses of herbal knowledge. And oh, I have here the OP code Horizon's code. I don't have a ring, but I have really nice weapon setup here. I should be two-shotting enemies. This is a hard one, but you saw we did it, and we got an upgrade for our mask. This is not an upgrade. Let's equip it. Nice. And let's see what we have next. Dwarf. 1. Okay, nice mitigation. You see why mitigation is important. And we two-shotted the guy. With the 2 hits we made from 7 attempts, probably. Yeah, we need 1 more experience. This guy chunked us good, but it happens. Let's see if we're going to continue our lucky roll on the dice here when leveling up. 2 and 1. Yeah, so 2 agility and 1. Let's go with wisdom because we have herbal knowledge. And submit. That was kind of a rug, but we were lucky with the other heroes, so we can't complain that much. And I'm going to use 1 more barb projectile because we need to fight those chonkers if they appear. The bridge throw in particular. And yeah, this might stack maybe. Also a nice target for our projectile. We have nice damage. Yeah, I should not have used it. Oh, we got a better head. Let's see, here we have parry. Oh. But here we have mitigation proc 7%. And 1 charisma. 2.5 parry. Let's see here. Here is 8. Wow, 7% mitigation. It's too much to pass. 1, 2. We got damage twice. Here we have parry at the cost of some and charisma. I think this is a nice compromise. I'll get this hat. So we will have some parry and we keep the charisma. That's good. Okay, so we get here it's interesting. We decided our build will be agility, strength, and wisdom. And this guy gives agility, strength, and wisdom, but also takes agility, strength, and wisdom. So he can do us good or do us bad. Also, there is a third option here, which we don't know what it does. I roll the dice, and I hope it's not this option. I'm not that scared about the other options that I can get because I don't have chance to hit. I don't have anything to lose, so I'll be rugged only if I get this negative one, or I don't know what is it, but I guess it's -3 hit points permanent. Or if I get this one, this would be unpleasant. But everything else I can take it, so I have better odds, I may say. Yeah, this doesn't do anything actually, because my chance to hit was already 0, so it cannot go like negative, so we're good. And continue the grind here. I have Nice. Oh, I didn't manage to persuade. That was a bummer. And he did damage. Wow. We got dodge here. Yeah, but the other piece that we have, it gives so much other attributes. So I'm not concerned about the mitigation amount. We have 1% bonus mitigation proc, and we have 2.5 dodge. Now we have 28, we'll have 30 plus, and we will lose, let's see, we will lose 1 quickness, 2 wisdom, 2 agility. Okay, does that affect our damage? 4 to 12, 5 to 13. Okay, I'm not changing it now. Okay, let's try again. Persuade. We failed, but let's hope to double tap him, and we did without taking damage. This is important. Okay, now I don't want to pass these encounters. I will use all my skills here. I'll use the herbal knowledge as well. We got a nice heal for... Yeah, we killed him. And we didn't suffer that much damage, like 15 or so. But we need to heal, definitely. If we get another troll, it won't be nice. Let's go. Oh, almost one-shot this guy. We didn't take damage. That's really great. Okay, let's level up. I hope we're not going to be wrecked again. But unfortunately we were. So 2 points in agility. I'll emphasize on wisdom because it... Okay, maybe like this. 1 point in wisdom and 1 point in strength. And yeah, we have 1 skill point that we cannot do anything with it, so we'll continue. Okay, these dwarves, they have a lot of health points and they stay alive for quite some time to do some nice damage. Okay, this guy also does damage. Okay, 1 health point. Nice that we didn't get damage there, and let's risk it. Wow, brutal. Brutal stack, that's unfortunate. We are on par. I think I'll be able to beat it, but sometimes RNG just gets you pretty bad. But not this time. Okay, we're pretty good. We're level 4 and we have 3 experience. So probably if I let's get back to this guy. If I didn't come to the second zone, I would have 2 more, one more quest use, and probably I would be at 5 here because of the travel. But I will travel back now to the first zone, and I will lose 1 more quest. So I would say I'll be pretty even with this guy, with all my rest of the heroes. So it doesn't seem a big deal that I abused the buck with this guy, at least in my particular case. maybe others managed to do much better with the extra skill uses they got. Maybe they didn't heal at all, they didn't get non-combat encounters, they managed to kill all the monsters and convert 15 quests in 15 experience or more if they got the treasure chest encounter. But anyways, I'll try to keep this short, not to be to get into too much details. We already discussed at the beginning the strategies so that you can build your characters. Of course, I don't pretend to know everything and all the strategies. I am just sharing what I think it's viable at the moment with my current knowledge, and to help you guys do better in the season. Also, I don't know when this video will be uploaded and ready for view, but later today, actually in about 2 hours, in 4 p.m. Eastern time, Duck will have a stream and we'll get the tier list for the update skills. So definitely check this one out. And if you already also liked and found value in my videos, please subscribe and like the videos. I would definitely appreciate that very much. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.